So I'm all packed up. The sun is just starting to shine over the hills there. Looks like it's going to be a brilliantly beautiful day. Can't wait to hike deeper into the wilderness. Here we go. Said, are you looking for something easy to catch? I said, I got no money. He said, that ain't necessary. Set out that night through the cold and north. I gave him my blanket and he gave me his word. When he died, I was hoping that it wasn't contagious, but I made up my mind that I had to go on. So Oasis, you're a mystical child. What drives me to you is what drives me insane. I still can remember the day that we met on the 5th day of May through the drizzle and the rain. Unbelievable views out here. Amazing 360-degree views here, including of my first lake that I've come across. That's Monument Lake down there. But I think I'm going to keep on hiking and go to either Meteor Lake, the next one, or maybe another one after that. More great views, and the second lake that I've come to. This would be Meteor Lake. I was thinking of camping there, except for one thing, I see another tent down there. Might as well have a lake to myself since I can, so maybe I'll just have lunch and keep on hiking. So I'm here on a ridge on my way hiking down to 1 Mile Lake, except that I may have actually changed my plans. So here's 1 Mile Lake, stretching off, it kind of looks like 3 different little bulbous lakes merged together into one. But then I just discovered these other lakes on the right-hand side here that look even more enticing. The surroundings are all granite instead of dirt, and so it looks like the water's clearer, looks like better, jumping spots into the water, and it'd be nice to like lay around on the rocks in the sun. So I'm going to check my map, see what these lakes are, and I very well may end up heading down there instead. That looks pretty sweet. I'm here at Cudahy Lake. It looks absolutely amazing. This is one of the lakes that I was looking at from the top of the ridge up there. This thing is definitely begging to be swum in. Can't wait. Just gotta find my campsite now. I wonder how cold this water is. Definitely looks pretty chilly. Well, I guess there's one good way to find out. Dinner time, working on a can of chili with some cheese on it. It's excellent. As they say, everything tastes better in the woods. Definitely true. Early morning here at Cudahy Lake. Had a nice sleep last night. It is Friday, September 21st, so the fall equinox. And the sun is just beginning to rise over the hill there. Here's my tent set up by the lake. Sun's shining on the hills over there. And a beautiful sunny California day here. Looking forward to doing some more hiking around. There's my little yellow tent there underneath that tree. I'm here on sort of a little point that juts out into the lake on this little rock sticking out. I'm all packed up, had an amazing time here at the Cudahy Lakes, absolutely beautiful. I am now going to hike back towards 1 Mile Lake, which is a lake that I'd seen from the ridge up above the Cudahy Lakes here, and I think I'll camp there for the night. Maybe I'll do a little day hike if I have enough time, but it's early afternoon already, so we'll see how long this hike takes. It shouldn't take too long. I think it's only a couple of miles, so we'll see how it goes. Passing another one of the Cudahy lakes here. So I'm here up on the ridge overlooking the Cudahy Lakes, where I camped last night. I was camped out at that furthest one out there. Pretty spectacular view. Alright, change of plans yet again. I think 1 Mile Lake just isn't meant to be on this trip. So I was planning to hike on down there. There's 1 Mile Lake down at the bottom of the valley there. And then just, notice that this whole area is all burned out from forest fire, including all around the lake. I'm sure it would still be nice enough to stay by, but combined with the fact that I'm going to have a long hike tomorrow, I thought I might as well just get a little bit more distance. So instead, here's the map. I'm going to go to Meteor Lake. So I'm right here. I stayed at the Cudahy Lakes and then hiked up the trail like that. And then instead of going down to 1 Mile Lake, then I'm going to do this stretch here. It's just a little more than a mile. And then that'll get me to Meteor Lake. And then I'll keep hiking back the way I came this way and have a good 5-6 mile hike tomorrow. So I think that's a little better plan. Alright, heading back up the trail. So I made it to Meteor Lake, which I'm going to walk over to in just a second. Just showing the pretty meadow and woods here. So here's the lake. Very different from the Cudahy Lakes because it's not surrounded by granite. Oh man, this log is slippery. The sun rising here on Meteor Lake. Soaking up some sunshine here, definitely feels pretty awesome. It was a little bit of a cold night last night, so enjoying the warmth while eating a bowl of muesli for breakfast. So I packed up and hiked up the hill. I'm now up on the main trail looking down at Meteor Lake, which is where I spent the night last night. Looking at that water now, I'm thinking, man, I could use a swim, but that's after having hiked up the hill. And unfortunately, I won't get another chance. There's a monument lake down the way a little bit, but I'm not going to hike down a hill to go take a swim and then have to hike up another hill. And then that's the last lake until the end of the trail. I'm actually not completely certain yet if I'm going to hike to the end of the trail or just hike to about a mile before the trailhead and camp there for the night. So I might hike out today. I'll just see how long this takes. I've got a good probably 4 to 5 miles left from here. So we'll see how it goes. Some horses coming along here. That's the way to go. Hey there. I could use one of them about now. And I'm definitely feeling the burn today, but it's mostly downhill, and I only have about 2-3 more miles to go, so not too bad. So it's been an absolutely amazing trip here to the Marble Mountains. I've decided to go ahead and hike the rest of the way out, so the trailhead is only about another 1.5 miles or so down the trail here. One little thing that I forgot to mention in the course of making this little movie is that I was raised not too far away from here, several hours south, but when I was a kid we would actually come up here and go backpacking for a week or so every summer. So I've spent a lot of time up here. I don't remember how many times exactly we came up here when I was a kid, but probably 3 or 4. And then I was up here once another time, more than a decade ago on my own. And so I've been here a bunch of times, and I will definitely be coming back again. It's one of my favorite places in the world. So see you next time.